it's Sandy from parkerlings.com, and today you find me in the kitchen with my dad.
Hello, how are you?
And we are making bread and butter pudding for church tomorrow because we've got a Lenten supper, and we're having pulled pork, and we're making bread and butter pudding for dessert.
Where did you get bread and butter pudding?
That's what it's called in England.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's called bread and butter pudding.
Oh, here we just call it bread pudding.
Oh, well, okay. Sorry, we're making bread pudding for dessert tomorrow. So come along and see how we make it.
So that's all of our bread.
Okay.
So I've done some before, so I got quite a bit here. So it'll probably do at least two 9 by 12,
9 by 13
9
pans.
by 13 pans. So the next thing we got to do is make up our custard. So
okay.
I'll talk to you a little bit. I don't use exact measurements.
Okay. So
Here's some old coffee creamer that
was just in the fridge.
A little bit here and a little bit there. Then we got here, this is half and half.
Light cream, I think it was called.
Yeah, they call it light cream. It's like a half and half.
Okay.
I'm going to just put a bunch of that in there. Oh, get out a dozen eggs to it.
Okay.
Everything that we're putting in there is all pretty good tasting stuff, so it's hard to make a mistake. These are egg whites, and that's good for a custard because that'll make it nice and stiff when you make the custard. These are small eggs that we got. And they got real hard shells, I tell you. Oh, here. They got real hard shells.
How many eggs are you putting in that big batch?
I'll probably use a dozen. These are very small eggs. We do save the shells. We put them in our compost. They're good for composting.
Yep.
It's a very rich dessert, let me tell you. My daughter and I finished the other one in about 3 or 4 days. So 9. Think I got them all?
I think so. Oh no, here's one. Oh no, that's a shell too. Oh, here's one.
Oh, okay. And once we use them all, we got this because we're going to be making quite a bit of. Okay, and we'll whisk that up. Going to be adding some other flavorings to it yet. I've got some flavorings here. This is a caramel flavoring. I'm going to add to it some
caramel syrup.
Hershey's caramel syrup. I want to save some of that for on top after we serve it. Got a little vanilla. I'm going to put a little vanilla in it too yet. Do we think we should add some raisins to it this time, or?
Oh no, not raisins.
No? Well, some people put raisins in it.
I know.
Some people put cranberries and stuff in it. What craisins they call them.
Yeah.
I'm going to be putting some chocolate, not chocolate, but
some chips, whatever we got.
I think I got some over there. I might want to get them out so I know what we got.
Okay.
I think what we'll do, we'll take some of this now and we'll stop. I'll get things ready for the next step.
Oh, okay.
Looks like about enough, huh?
Yeah.
I'll take these here and put in the bowl. Now we want to pour our mixture in there and get it
Absorbing, huh?
and we I'm gonna put a little bit of cinnamon and I put it in the other mixture, but it don't in the custard, it separates really.
Yeah, it falls to the bottom, huh?
Yeah. We're going to want to make sure that all of them breadcrumbs absorb as much as possible. They're still crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
So, I want them nice and soft. A little bit of brown sugar here.
Okay.
Put a little bit in there. Make it know. As you see, I don't measure exact.
But that was just really a sprinkling, huh?
Yeah, it's just a sprinkle. I just want to make it.
Maybe a quarter of a cup?
Yeah, no more than that. After all, this is a dessert. It isn't for dieters. As you can see, I'm not a dieter. Yeah, it's starting to get there now.
Okay.
It's starting to get there now. It's absorbing it. Yeah, as you can see, it looks pretty good. Yeah, the crunchiness is gone out of it. Yeah, there's one there yet. There.
Is there a reason that you're working to keep it structure rather than having just made breadcrumbs in the first place?
Well, it would probably be too solid.
Too dense. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. This way here you've got perfect. That's good. Now we'll get our pan. And I'll spray it. Looks like a thick batter, almost the consistency of a regular cake batter. Might be able to even get a little more in there. Might have to make up a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, I should probably put a little bit more in there. It ain't going to rise, so I think I will. We'll just put some more in there. According to the directions which I've got here someplace, I went off of some directions that I found. Got some ideas, but I, of course, made it my own recipe.
And we'll work to link that in the description, the recipe that you used for your inspiration.
But basically, it does 2 or 3 things. It gets rid of all your old bread so it don't go bad. And it gives you a real good, easy dessert.
Excellent.
I'm going to let this set for a little bit yet. I'm going to do it some added flavor here. I'm going to I've got a bag of Hershey's butterscotchies. I'm gonna put that in between the two layers a little bit. Just sprinkle some on there and I'll put some on the top too again. That'll give it a little more flavor and get them all over so everybody gets a couple of them.
I'll make it like a lasagna.
Yeah, that's what it almost looks like it to it. Now this here should be ready to go.
And we were saying that the recipe you use says 350 for 40 minutes.
Yeah, but that's on a regular oven. I've got a convection oven, so I take off about 5 minutes or so.
Okay.
We'll get every little bit of that in there as possible. Yeah, that's going to make a nice one. I hope this turns out as good as the last one did.
Me too. It was delicious.
So that's basically...
You're going to add some more chips to the top, did you say?
I did already, didn't I?
No, not to the very top.
Oh, I didn't do it to the top. Oh, I better do that. I see a few of them sticking out from the other end there. Yeah, they'll melt in a little bit and make it...
That was the best part when I had last week when we had it.
There we go.
Okay.
I just want to put them just so they don't burn on top. They'll be there.
Very good.
So that's it. With the rest of the breadcrumbs, I'll just do the same thing again. Put them in a pan, another pan that we got. And at that one, the other one we'll probably take and put it in the freezer until we're ready
to bake it.
To bake it. We'll freeze it up. Got room in our freezer right now. I'll put a piece of tin foil over it, and we'll have it for dessert. This is one of my son-in-law's favorite dishes, and it's a shame that he can't be here because he's still in England trying to get his way over here.
Very good. So we'll come back after after the 40 minutes and show you the finished product. Here it is, the finished product. It looks absolutely delicious. It smells even better. That cooked at 350 degrees for 40 minutes in a convection toaster oven in a 9x13 pan. Looks beautiful. Any last thoughts?
All we got to do now is wait for tomorrow to see how it goes.
Taste and see. Very good. Well, with that, I've been Sandy Parker, and that's Dad, and we will see you soon. Thanks for stopping by and watching our bread pudding recipe. Bye-bye. God bless.
God bless. After all, this is a dessert. It isn't for dieters. As you can see, I'm not a dieter.